Have you ever wanted to make a gluten-free, meat-free dish using just 5 ingredients in under 60 minutes? Well, today's your day, so buckle up and let's make tortilla española. So why tortilla española? Well, a little backstory. When I was just 20 years old, I left the United States for the first time and I studied abroad in Salamanca and Barcelona. And while I was there, I became vegetarian and wanted to learn how to make the delicious tortilla española that my host mom was making. Little did I know that it was quite easy and it required just 5 ingredients. So, in order to make this, you are going to need salt, some good olive oil, 4 to 5 eggs, 3 to 4 potatoes, and 1 to 2 onions. It really just depends on how big of a tortilla española you would like to make. It's also important to note that there are different types of potatoes. In the States, I would always use russet potatoes, which are bigger. But really, we are in the land of delicious potatoes, so you can't go wrong. Same with onions. It's really to your taste. If you prefer yellow onions or if you prefer white onions, do you. Whenever I make this, I think, wow, is it possible that I need to use this much olive oil? And the answer is yes. In order to properly fry those potatoes and onions, you are going to need a lot of olive oil. So find one that you like and don't be shy. The next step is to get chopping. So peel your potatoes and cut those into cubes. Take your onions, cut them as well into cubes. Take all the onions and patatas, put them into a pan and cover them with olive oil. Add salt to taste and then let those sit and cook for 15 minutes on medium heat. I suggest tasting a potato, making sure it's soft and the flavor is good. Then you need to take a bowl, put it in the sink, put the colander on top, and strain the entire mixture so that we can reuse some of that olive oil later. Next step is to add those eggs to the potato and onion mixture. You can stir it all together. Make sure your pan is heating up with a bit of that olive oil, the leftover olive oil. And then the next step will be to pour everything into your pan. Flatten it out if you need to, and allow that to cook for about 4 minutes, maybe 5, on medium heat. Dun dun dun! Okay. This is the hardest part of the whole process. Place a plate on top of your pan and very carefully flip your tortilla española. Stick with me here. Oh, speaking of sticky, make sure to add more olive oil to your pan before you pour it in. You should have gooey side down and just slowly, carefully pour that back in and let it cook for 4 more minutes. If everything went as planned, and I sure hope it did, you should be looking at a gorgeous golden brown tortilla española. While you let your tortilla española sit for about 15 more minutes, you can prepare some pan con tomate, maybe some cheese. Manchego is my favorite. And don't forget to serve this next to wonderful company. Enjoy. Que aproveche.